Welcome back to another autocross vlog in the MR2 Spider. If you're not familiar, essentially this is a street class build for autocross, which means that I've got shocks and a big sway bar up front, sticky tires, a little bit of camber, and otherwise the car is totally stock. The goal this year is to get enough championship points within my club to get the Toyota Marquee Trophy for the third year in a row and win a silver cup. My main competitor is Ron, who also runs in a pre-facelift MR2 Spider with pretty much the same mods that I have. This year I am running newer, wider, stickier tires than he is, so I'm really trying to win. Last event didn't go particularly well as far as championship points go. I believe I earned 9 fewer points than he did, so we've got to make that up now. So today is critical. I can't be finishing several places behind Ron again. I need to make up ground by beating him in these events.
So 48, but how did it feel okay? Was it loose? I mean, it's first run is usually.
It was really, I was pretty gentle, I think. I wasn't like pushing it too hard until like very end of the lap. So I think I just need to send it way more in like the first half.
But he did a 49, so you're doing all right. I still think that being in the 40s is already good.
Yeah.
Pete Sheridan, 52.309, improved by 3.8 seconds, moves into 4th in E Street.
Coach Nate, who you may have seen in some of the previous videos, he designed the course today, and it's pretty high speed. There's not a lot of parts where you slow down a whole lot, and that means that for momentum type cars like MR2s and Miatas, you really can't make any mistakes or it's going to punish you very hard. And of course this guy put the cone on the wrong side and distracted me. Now here we enter the slalom. Slaloms are a really punishing course element, so they're pretty popular. You gotta be really quick with your steering inputs, or you're gonna lose time with every cone. Now, this section is way faster than we normally see in our courses. You can see me grabbing third gear. I'll try to rev match in a second and just tuck it in here.
Wow, that was cool. 48.0.
Well, I'm not getting a 45 today.
I told you. Thank you. But you improved. So
Yeah. And I didn't hit a cone this time.
right.
I think.
It got you distracted on that slalom, the beginning of the slalom, because the cone was on the other side.
Yeah.
So
There was
you
a
went
guy
over,
there.
You hit that one, but the guy was right there, so that was distracting.
Third run with a 50.833 slow.
All right, so 47 for sure you'll get.
Yeah.
Because you're that close.
His time is like a 47.8 or something like that.
The person with the 47 I'm talking about is none other than Danny Herrera, who we saw over 2 years ago in one of my previous videos. At the time, we were both new to autocross and had mostly unmodified cars, but now he's had a bunch of experience running with a different club, and we both have fully modified cars. And he set a blistering fast time of 47 that I didn't expect at all coming into this event.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
That one over there, I thought it was much tighter turn, but it starts
Yeah, it's not too
going,
bad.
Yeah, no, you have time. It just goes nice and
they
easy. It's not
reset
that
the pointer wrong.
Yeah.
So what happened? Alex slowed down the point. The cone in the slalom was pointed in the wrong direction. So
that's what happened to you.
And you get a free rerun.
But yeah, that's the course.
Yeah, that was nice. The car handles well. Got good grip.
Yeah.
Still
Now, when you were approaching the box, I was like,
you want to move up?
but
Yeah.
it slowed down fine.
Yeah.
On one of my previous runs, I noticed that one of the other MR2 drivers wasn't braking at all after the Chicago box. So, on this run, I decided to try not braking at all on this right-hand turn. But right here, I lift on the throttle and totally lose the rear end of the car. Right here, you can see my right leg come up, and that's when I just lose all rear grip. While Ron and I are struggling to put up a clean, fast lap, Danny comes back with a 46.7. I was thinking about how much speed you have to scrub off to go through the Chicago box, and how, now that I'm not going to brake, my incoming speed matters a lot. So I tried to go as fast as I could through the Chicago box, but I just went way too fast and slammed into that cone. Now, this would be my last run, except I have a rerun, so I do need to try and do some kind of clean run, as the event is almost over. pushed that Chicago box as fast as I really could, and I kept in the throttle on this right turn, lifting only slightly. I took this slalom a little easy. You can see there's a little time between each steering input. And on this back straight, all you can really do is hold the throttle open and hold on.
Thank you.
Behind Danny Herrera. One more, it would have been 5/10 of a second. That seems doable. They didn't have a rerun, or that was a rerun.
No, I have one more.
Right after that run, Ron beat me by about 0.3 seconds, and I'm still 0.6 behind Danny's 46.7, so I need to get a 46.6 in order to take the lead in E Street.
That was good.
Of a second, which is good enough to put him in third and first place. As Ron Paquette out there can answer the call, he just needs 2/10 to move him into first place in E Street. I'm telling you, it was a battle. Oh, he got it. Ron moves to first place with a 46.523. That's an improvement of his last time of 5/10 of a second knock. Eric Seastead into second place. Yeah, you give the man 20 runs, he can whittle down the time. He knows. Moves from third to first place in E Street. Get 100 runs in a tank of gas, and then you move up. The man plays the game right. See, if you see a code out of place, you stop pointing.